I'm a little frustrated here. I am doing an achievement run and I've been doing different heroes. I've had a glitch happen on the Crown Prince where you've got to use your orb and get certain ascensions to lock up, to get the frame unlocked. You've got to lock up an elite for 10 seconds, and I did several elites on the run for over 12 seconds, and I have a timer. And then you can see in the video stamp as well that it was 12 seconds. It's not unlocking. And now in this one, I'm having a glitch on the dog. So I'm going to send in a video to you. Really, for this one, you've got to stay in Dual Wield, and there's a couple of requirements. You know, battle tested up to 3, and the more ammo that you spend, you add for every 20 ammo consumed. So you want a fast firing injector, and you're not missing that way either. It's hitting every time while dual wielding. You extend it by 2 seconds, but it's been glitching that it's been dropping down even though you're shooting something. It's not extending it. Even if you stop shooting to try to reset it or something, it just dives down and it's not counting the ammo consumption. Maybe it's the Deft Hands. No, that's killing an enemy. I might get rid of that. That might be interfering with it. What else have I got? I've got nothing else that's adding ammo, and that was on a boss, so it couldn't have been that, because that's stopping me from consuming ammo. Yeah, I've got ammo regen, as I said, so I'm getting ammo back. I'm not running out of ammo or having problems with that. There's nothing else that should be interfering with it. What's this one in doing? That's just damage. Yeah, it's just weapon damage, so that's not hurting it. And I'll get rid of Deft Hands in case that's glitching it. But anyway, I had a video of doing rooms on the second act, on the third act, and it was a minute and a half, and I got it on video, and I didn't get the achievement Dual Wield Elite. And that's 1 minute, and I got it for 5 minutes. I just did the boss then, the serpent boss, and it just kept dropping off. Even though I was shooting, it wouldn't fill up the bar for Dual Wield. And I've got 2 injectors doing crazy amount. If I'm doing both, I'm doing over 3,000 rounds when this procs. The 50% rate of fire for the first 50% magazine, you know, I'm getting over 2,000 rounds, which means every under a second I should be filling 2 seconds extension. Let me just double check there is nothing else here on ammo. That's just shield, that's just shield, that's ammo regen. That's just skill damage. That's not really affecting this, I think. It's just weapon damage, which I might get rid of because I don't want DPS scrolls. Strange, I don't want to kill. I just want to stay in Dual Wield and everything, stay alive. It's been hard to get this point. I just did the boss kill, I don't know, it was 9 minutes to kill the serpent, because I usually have a shotty in this that just would one-shot everything on an R1. The other way to get it, I should mention, is you need Ultimate Gambler on your first mushroom, and I did overconsumption that is doing damage, but you know, you need to get through the run. Money just to be able to roll. Yeah, not that I need that now. I just wanted to get spores until I got my ascension, so the run was a bit faster. So let's see how we go. I've got a timer that I'm just going to pause for a second, start on the other screen, and run ahead. And I'll allow, you know, a minute and a half on this. Go to Dual Wield. I'm only using 1 injector to keep it up, so I'm not killing. And all of a sudden, it's working now. The bar's full because we're just pew-pewing lots of ammo. But all of a sudden, it just dives down for no reason. And I can even use the other weapon, thinking it's glitched. Up to 25 seconds. It's so funny that I don't want anything to die. They're enhanced, and I'm happy about enhancement here. My survivability is wonderful. And if you're going to do this and it works and it gets patched, I'm going to send this off to Gunfire. you need good survivability. I didn't talk about that, but I have Sanguine. I've got Paranormality to change my shield to health, which was a bonus. Up to 53 seconds. A minute. Should have proc by now. There's no achievement unlocking. It's just glitch, and at least it's not diving down this time. Now those guys hurt. Let's stay back a bit. I'm only using one injector because I don't want things to die. The other thing about Dual Wield is you get 50% weapon damage on top of... Well, I've got overconsumption at the moment, which is giving me weapon damage as well. We're up to minute 32. Nothing's procced on my achievements like in the previous rooms. I want to try to get 5 minutes to see if I can get my frame unlocked. At least it's staying up with so many enemies, and in the last act they've got lots of like health. It's not diving down like I had in the other act, but you got to have continuous fire. It seems if you stop firing just for a second, even on the boss I just recorded, it was diving down while nuking the boss like this. It gives you enough time to reload. I mean, I could even use the other ejector if I thought I needed to keep it up. Oh, these guys are bullet sponges. Gee, the survivability on the dog is amazing. If I had a shotty in this, I'd just be destroying this if it was an R8. Spores isn't doing any damage. You can see it stacking above the heads because I haven't got the shotgun. It needs a Argus or a Wild Hunt. We're up to 2 minutes. I'm just watching my Dual Wield bar because I want to not let that drop. Is there enough enemies in this room to get to 5? Maybe not. So I might have to get ready to jump through there and dash. Oh, there's still more spawning. Just getting like sniped here. We're up to 3 minutes. See if the frame unlocks at least. I haven't got to the 5 minutes. Oh, come on. Good thing about the injectors, you don't need line of sight to shoot. 3 minutes 16. Definitely got the achievement, it hasn't unlocked, so that's glitched as hell. Just pointing that, you know, this is February 2023. Go, 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 dash, dash, dash. Some monkeys around this corner, I know. It's not diving down like it was before, and it picked back up good. We're up to 3 minutes 39. Cheeky monkey, lots of cheeky monkeys. Crap, I might die if I get stuck in a corner like that. Threw a grenade for the first time. I'm gonna get out of this corner, right? Get out of there and follow me up the hill. It is good to staying alive though, and there's lots to keep the injector not glitching like on the boss it was. 4 minutes. It's not usually until this act that you get the Ascensions, but Ultimate Gambler got it in the third act for me. You can just re-roll all the goblets. Four minutes 27. Just going up here for this sniper, and here on me constantly. 4 minutes 36. I'm obviously going to go longer because I want to make sure that I might have, you know, have a second or two. Look at the survivability of the dog. It's wonderful. No MO problems, just continuous MO with MO. I forget what it's called on the dog here, like just continuous MO Ascensions. Full force, so I unlocked the frame, that worked. Just can't unlock the achievement, but I'm glad the frame unlocked, that's what I actually came to do. Now I just can't kill anything. So the third act, I'm going to finish the recording there, just so the recording's not too long, to show the frame is working, and that I got to 5 minutes. I found when I did the bunny, I didn't get that big gold message come up. I'm up to 5 minutes now. Whoa! So I definitely have been in 60 seconds is all that's needed for the achievement. And you should get that first. tell you now that I usually like to finish runs, but this is going to be a dog unless I pick up a shotgun soon. 5 minutes 54. The other thing is, as I said, I'll show you what my survival stuff is. So that's helping for lifesteal. That one is giving me, converting my health. Now everything for us is getting our health regen, it's not shield. If you're on the bunny, it's shield, so you'd never use this scroll. You'd use paranormality to turn your health to 1 and, you know, increase your shield, because you can regen that. Same for the bird. So that's there, but in terms of Ascensions, as I said, you need that one. You have to do that one to do the extension. It wasn't glitching on that, so I don't know what was happening in the other room. I was doing the same thing. It was diving down on the boss. It was diving down even while the injector was pew-pewing. I think just the sheer amount of enemies there and it was swapping between was making sure it didn't reset and glitch. MO expert. So you're not running out of ammo. You run out of ammo, that's it. You can't, no way of getting it up. You can do Genesis and other things that help with that. I had Deft Hands, and I think that might have been glitching on the boss. So I'm going to go ahead and do the last boss and see, because it was the serpent and there was breaks in the beam, but I think the Deft Hands was glitching the achievements, and I dropped that for this just here. So I don't get that. Even though it helps on ammo in the early run, it's usually good. I don't think do it, but you need 3 of these for survivability usually. I just got lucky with that and that to compensate. As you see, I'm unkillable really. Should these things nuke you, really nuke you on it? Well, it's only an R1, but R1 just taking all that frost to the face. Anyway, I'll finish the video there. So the framework, that's how to get it. And Ultimate Gambler, I always choose overconsumption, which I have here, so I've got at least enough damage to get something down. That's 300% weapon damage and skill damage. We get a little bit more, so I'm going to put a shoddy on here and just go the last boss, but on the last boss drop the shoddy so I don't kill it quickly. Just to do a video of trying to get the 60 seconds again, I don't know. I mean, what do you do? At least not glitching. I see it diving down there, really diving. Now what's doing that? I'm just constantly on like I was before. That's good, I kept recording, and then we're going to drop it like, it should be filling up, and we lost it. That's what was happening in the first act, so it's not Deft Hands. Anyway, I'll put a marker on that, and I don't know why. I'll send it to Gunfire and about the achievement not unlocking, but that's a good one to put a chapter marker in of what's going on with the weapon just dropping and not doing what this is doing. It's not counting the ammo I'm using to extend it and keep that bar full. So it's still glitching, and I don't know why. Catch you later. I hope you get your frame unlocked. It does absolutely nothing but put some pretties around it, but it's something to do.